Life coaching is a profession that is future focused, and yet we do not neglect the beauty and the importance of the present. If you are one coaching entrepreneur, one coaching individuals, one coaching practitioner, and you want to help your clients focus on the future and yet mindful of today, mindful of the present, then this episode is for you. Today's toolkit is Future Perfect Toolkit. So, if you are new to this channel, welcome to Master Coach A YouTube channel. We are still on the runway of our 100 Days Life Coaching Toolkit Mastery Challenge, where you can learn, use, and master a toolkit that can help you start, grow, and scale your coaching business. Don't forget that you can snag the toolkit for free, but only for a limited time offer only. So, subscribe and download the toolkit. Let's begin for today's conversation. Alright, so welcome to day 35, and today let's talk about the future perfect that many individuals wants to envision, wants to be the reality. And maybe you are one coaching entrepreneur, one practitioner, and you look at your client with so much potentials, with so much opportunity in the future, and yet they're not able to expedite, or they're not able to materialize the plans that they have in their lives simply because they are so focused on the future that they are neglecting the present. So if you are that person, if you are that coaching entrepreneur, you are that coaching professionals, or maybe you yourself is experiencing this phenomenon where you are so future perfect tense and the present is neglected, then let me share with you 5 things that you may want to consider why thinking about the present as you think of the future is super valuable. Before I proceed, let me just tell you that if you're meeting me for the first time, I am Master Coach A. I am a coaching entrepreneur, and since 2017, I've been helping individuals to become a coaching entrepreneur, to become a coaching professionals. And in Life Coach Philippines, we help individuals get the professional training, we help them get the coaching that they need, and of course, the tribe building that would really elevate and escalate your coaching profession. So, 5 things why it is important for you to take a look at the present as you plan and as you focus also on the things that you want to accomplish in the future. Number 1, each day is an added years, an added day, or in another period in your calendar, and each day you're not getting any younger. And probably you've heard of that. And what does it mean that you're not getting any younger? It means that you are getting older. And with the passing days, with the passing weeks, and the passing months, you forget that there is so much joy and there's so much beauty and there's so much value in today's present reality, in today's present activities, in today's present happening, that these things compounded over time gives you the joy, and this is where success will emerge and the future that you're looking to happen is founded. Number 2, you replace your worry with contentment. Oftentimes, when you are so fixated with the future, you tend to worry. You get to worry if this is gonna work out, if this will happen, if things will truly become your future. And when you think of the present, you become grateful and you become fulfilled because you get to see that in the present tense, there are already things that are happening, there are things that you are already achieving, there are things that you are already enjoying. Point number 3, you get to know yourself better if you get to see who you are in the present. Let me repeat that. You get to know yourself better when you get to focus on who you are in the present. Imagine you looking at the future, imagine you having a clear vision of who you want to become in the future, and yet you don't know who you are today. So if that is the case, who is that person who's dreaming of the future? Who is that person who will go to the future if today's person whom you look at the mirror every single day, you don't know that person? Point number 4, when you focus on the present, when you give time to look at what's happening in the present, you spend more time not only with yourself but also with your loved ones. And why is that so? Because you get to appreciate the people around you. Now, oftentimes you say, or our client will tell us, well, I appreciate the people around me. I appreciate my children. I appreciate my spouse. I appreciate my parents. That's what you say. And they say, I appreciate them. That's why I'm working hard. That's why I'm building the business. That's why I'm building house. That's why I'm creating this future for them. Yes, that's practically true. But the point there is, as you create, as your client creates the future that they want, today is happening. The present is happening. And as much as the children, your parents, your relatives, and the people around you appreciates the future that you are creating or the future that your client is creating, today's reality is also important to the people you love. Finally, if you look at the present as you prepare for the future, you get to see that there is so much in life that you can experience. And when you see that there's so much life in life that you can experience, you also experience life than what your mind, what your eyes, what your heart can conceive and perceive. Because life is experiential, and as we experience life real time, as we experience life today in the present tense, then miracles happen. There are many things that gets to unfold. There's many things that surprises us. Life is full of surprises, but if we are fixated in the future, when surprises happens, when miracles happens, we might be not tuning in, and we totally forget and lose track of what life is all about. Life is not what happens to you. Life is what you make it happens every single day in your life. And it happens when you focus in the present. So, 5 things. It's important that you look into the present as you prepare for the future. This is Master Coach A. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being part of our 100 days journey to coaching tools and mastery. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 36.